This is Gasper from JMC Fab. Today we're doing a review on CTEK battery chargers. Quite possibly one of the smallest battery chargers you can buy, and also the smartest. Not to quote their company motto or anything, but you've usually got about three ranges here. These are the most common products or models that they sell. You've got the US 800, you've got the multi-US 3300, and you've got the multi-US 7002. Now, if you're just looking for basic battery charger, you're probably looking at the US 800. It's really used for just standard car batteries for the most part. It's going to be more, I'd say a beginner range, or at least a an entry-level charger. It's got the clamp terminals, and it also has the ring terminals. The clamp terminals and the ring terminals are two separate pieces, and they actually clip into the charger. If you can see this plug right here, it's a CTEK specific charger plug, and at the end of the cord, actually on this side, you can't see it because of the packaging, there's basically your female end that plugs into this. Now, you've got two options. You've got ring terminals, and you've got the clamps. The ring terminals you can permanently connect, or semi-permanently connect to the battery terminals that are coming off of your vehicle. So that way, whenever you want to connect your charger up, boom, you just plug it in right here, and you're charging. Now, this is going to be your entry level. It's a decent charger, very compact in size, which is one of the best parts about it. Instead of having to lug, something that looks like a big ammunition box around, as your battery charger. One that is probably the most common sold, and they probably sell the most of these, is going to be the multi-US 3300. Also comes with ring terminals, also comes with the clamp terminals. But the special part about this one is it's going to change a variety of batteries. What you've got here is you've got the same indication whether there's an issue, half full, fully full. Middle usually means it's charging. Full means it's reached its full charge. And the exclamation point on all the units generally means something like you have the battery terminals hooked up backwards and things of that sort, which it protects you against, believe it or not. You can't charge it the wrong way, which is pretty awesome. You've got your power light motorcycle setting for a lot of 6-volt batteries. The little car emblem here is your standard setting for car batteries, 12-volt car batteries. And then you've got the little snowflake and what looks like a little outline of an Optima battery. This charger is going to be what all you guys need who are running an Optima battery, who are running an Odyssey battery, a Braille battery. A lot of those miniature batteries and or non-spillable batteries require a special charger. A lot of times people do not get a good charger for them, and they just use their cheaper one they already have at the house, and the battery's performance is sacrificed and also its longevity. This is what you want. You want to use the snowflake and quote-unquote Optima setting, more or less, on those type of batteries. And for the price of these chargers, it's not bad at all. It's definitely something you want to do. If you're going to spend, $100 to $200 on a battery, you might as well get the correct charger to go along with it. With that said, we can move on to the next. Now, this one is the big boy. It's still miniature in comparison to a standard car battery. Because here's my, it's a full-size hand right here, and it's just about as big as my hand. It's not really that much bigger than that. And the depth on it isn't bad at all either. Maybe an inch, an inch and a half or so. Also has ring terminals, clamp terminals. But the key components about this charger is it has a lot more as far as features go. You've basically got a little bit more as far as the detail goes once it's actually charging. Gives you some different, percentages versus just charging in full. Gives you some percentages so that way if you can pull it off and you'll still have, enough of a charge, because any of the lower models don't really give you that indication unless you check it with a multimeter and see what it's getting for voltage and things of that sort. The most important feature, I think, of this larger one is it actually has the capability to, basically revive a lot of dead batteries. There is a recondition option on this charger, and it's definitely something that is useful, especially if you're trying to salvage an old battery that's been sitting or anything of that sort. There's technology built inside of these units where they know what it takes to revive some of those old batteries, and they just do the job for you. Now, with all these battery chargers, one of the reasons why they're called the smartest battery chargers out there is because you can leave these things connected all year long. Doesn't matter. It's not going to overcharge the battery because it's constantly taking a reading of what the voltage is on the battery, and if it needs a charge, it pulses electricity to the battery to give it a very slow charge. Works better than the battery tender models and everything of that sort, and it is a general charger itself. So if you've got the option and you're using it on one car, whether it's a show car, a track car, and you're putting it away for the season, for the winter, during some downtime, if you've got the ring terminals on there, it takes you 2 seconds to plug that in and basically get it going. It's definitely a brand that I would suggest. CTEK has definitely come up with a great idea here, and I'm a proud owner of one of them. I personally have the multi-US 3300 model. Plans for the future are definitely pick up the 7002 model, just because I've had so much good luck with my mid-range model that I think I'm gonna go along and get the high-end one, and either keep my 3300 around so I have a spare, or just probably give it to a friend if I know somebody in need once I pick up their highest end unit out of the bunch. But yeah, I hope this review helped you guys out. And again, this is Gasper from JMC Fab. Have a great day.